Title: Rebirth of Anna, Rise from the Ashes. Chapter 1: Death and Rebirth. Anna Wallace stared at the hospital ceiling as her breath slowed. The beeping machines echoed the betrayal that haunted her final hours. Once a renowned businesswoman and tech visionary, she now lay discarded and alone. Lena and Chris, her closest friends, or so she had believed, had orchestrated her fall. Her company stolen. Her name smeared. Her life ruined. She remembered their last visit. Fake tears, whispered apologies, and then silence as they left her to die. Rage filled her fading heart. If I had another chance, I would destroy them. As the heart monitor flatlined, a surge of light blinded her. Anna gasped awake, gasped alive. The air smelled different. Her fingers weren't frail. She bolted upright and stumbled to the mirror. 17. Her teenage reflection stared back, wide-eyed and flawless. It was the morning of her final school year. Her mind spun. She had been reborn. And this time, she would write her own ending. Chapter 2: Hidden Flame. The hallways of Crestview High buzzed with energy, but Anna moved like a ghost among them. She saw familiar faces, friends, teachers, enemies. All oblivious to what the future held. She smiled politely at Lena, who clung to her arm like a snake in silk. Chris laughed beside them, making casual jokes. Anna responded with perfect calm. But inside, she seethed. At home, she began planning. She remembered market trends, app launches, cryptocurrency spikes. Using her knowledge, she began trading anonymously. A week later, she had her first $10,000. She also began studying business law, cybersecurity, psychological warfare. Quietly, ruthlessly. No one noticed the fire rekindled behind her eyes. Chapter 3: The CEO's Glance. Anna's younger brother got into a minor accident, forcing her to visit Blackwood Medical, a hospital owned by a tech giant. There, in the waiting room, she met him. Ethan Blackwood. 25, CEO. Tall, intense, and unreadable. Their eyes met across the hall. Something flickered. She recognized him from the future. He had once been unreachable. A cold king in an empire of steel. Now, he stood just a few feet away. Their interaction was brief. But she left an impression. He asked for her name. Anna, she said, smiling. Interesting name. He watched her leave like a puzzle he couldn't quite solve. Chapter 4: Threads of Power. Anna built her empire in silence. She invested early in tech startups bound to explode. She created an anonymous consulting firm offering marketing and branding services to small businesses. By the end of the year, her accounts had 6 figures. By the time she turned 19, she owned a controlling share in 2 local companies, both acquired through proxies. Meanwhile, she began grooming loyal allies. People who would owe her favors. People who, in her past life, had been forgotten. Chris and Lena remained ignorant, still treating her like their trusted friend. But Anna kept a record of their every lie and scheme. Chapter 5: The Mask Slips. At Lena's lavish 18th birthday party, Chris tried to embarrass Anna by bringing up a fabricated rumor. In their past life, she would have frozen. But not this time. Anna responded with grace and cold strategy. Funny, Chris. Just like that tax issue your father hid last summer. Want me to explain it to your guests? Chris paled. Lena panicked. Ethan, attending on behalf of a sponsor company, witnessed it all. He approached her later, smirking. You play a dangerous game, Anna. Only with those who deserve it, she replied. He began to see her differently. Chapter 6: A Dangerous Alliance. Ethan invited Anna to a private meeting. He knew she was more than she appeared. She admitted little, but enough to gain his interest. He offered her a deal: help expose a mole in his company, and he'd provide her access to elite investment circles. Anna accepted. Together, they brought down a corporate traitor. Ethan was impressed by her precision. She, in turn, trusted him a little more. Their partnership deepened. Late-night calls turned into lingering gazes. The cold CEO was melting, only for her. Chapter 7, Love and Scars. During a weekend retreat, Ethan shared his past, a childhood marred by abuse, betrayal, and ruthless ambition. Anna saw the scars behind his armor. One night, under a rainstorm, he kissed her. "I don't trust people easily, Anna. But I trust you." She wanted to pull away, afraid of love after betrayal. But she couldn't. She had already fallen. Their relationship remained secret, intense, and unshakable. He supported her silent war. She softened his edges. Together, they were unstoppable. Chapter 8, The Betrayal Reversed. At 25, Anna unveiled her true identity. She now owned controlling shares in the conglomerate Lena and Chris had built through fraud. In a dramatic boardroom reveal, she took over. Media swarmed. Investors pulled out. Chris was caught embezzling. Lena's dirty secrets were leaked. Lawsuits followed. They begged her to stop. Anna didn't blink. Chapter 9, Vengeance Served Cold. Chris was arrested. Lena's reputation shattered. Their empire collapsed overnight. Anna stood before them, not as a victim, but as a queen. "This is for the Anna you killed." Ethan stood beside her, silent, proud. She had won. But she felt no joy in their destruction. Only closure. Chapter 10, A New Dawn. With her enemies gone, Anna focused on building. She launched the Phoenix Foundation, helping women who faced betrayal, abuse, and injustice. She married Ethan on a private island, far from the noise. The man who once ruled alone now ruled beside her. As waves kissed the shore, he whispered, "Do you regret anything?" Anna smiled. "Only that I didn't rise sooner." She had been reborn in fire. And now, she soared.